Peace. What's poppin'? I haven't done a video in a while, so I just want to come on here and, talk about something that's been, not that I haven't got personal before, but I wanted to get, really personal. Not into just, mental things, but something even beyond that. The spiritual. Because I want to say for roughly the last year, I've been on something of a spiritual journey. And it's taken me to a few interesting places, several interesting places. Back in October, I started studying a book that's called Supreme Wisdom. It's a book that used by a group that you may have heard of called the Nation of Gods and Earths, or the 5% Nation. I learned a lot of good stuff from them. And they can be what you call a controversial group. From like even mentioning them, I've gotten to, kind of arguments, disagreements with certain people over some of their teachings, namely the idea that the black man is God. And even deeper than that, the idea of the white man as the devil. Now, and not to get too deep into those things, but just to say, anyone who's weak and wicked is the devil. And anyone who strives to be righteous is God. So, again, not to get too deep into that. But yeah, it kind of set me on a path of like kind of getting more in tune with the spiritual and developing my higher self and becoming one with God. And I want to say I've somewhat been on this journey for my whole life. When I was young, my father would have me read the Bible. It's not like he forced me to do it, but he kind of set me on it, and I would read some parts of the Bible, then I would tell him what I would learn afterward. And sidebar, my father's an interesting guy. Very spiritual himself, and he's kind of been laid the foundation for my lifelong spiritual journey. And he's always been my guy and my guide to, kind of go over like spiritual pursuits and talk about the Bible and the Quran and so on and so forth, etc. So yeah, it started from then. I've always been obsessed with the Bible. I've never read it all the way through, and that's one of my goals. But I've read Genesis, the entirety of Genesis and Exodus and Revelations. I kind of bounce back here and there, but I want to read it in its entirety. I hope to read the Quran in its entirety as well. But what I'm getting at is, I don't believe there's one and only one route to God. I don't believe one person or one way is right, because I believe that your relationship with God is your relationship with God. Only you can get there. It's a personal journey. You could bring other people with you, of course, but it's their journey as well. And their relationship with God is their relationship with God. So there's that, yeah. And man, I've just been trying to get right and get pure, and there's, I don't know, man, there's so many facets to everything. It's what you eat, it's how you rest, it's how you pray, how you meditate, how you communicate, how you speak, how you I don't know if I said that already, but um so yeah, I haven't eaten pork in a long time. When I wake up, before anything, I try to thank God for for giving me another day. I try to pray, I try to meditate. I try a lot, man. Um, and I've just been, trying to develop my own path to oneness with God. And I use God not simply in the Judeo-Christian sense, but God is the word that I conceptualize what I think of as a unifying principle. I believe that there is a oneness in the universe. As expansive and infinite as the universe is, I believe there's also a finiteness as well. And there's something that unites all of us as one. And yeah, just for lack of a better word, that is what I call God. And I believe we are capable of all being one, all being united. Not even capable. We are all united and all one thing. But at the same time, many things. It's not as simple as it is. It's also very complex. Everything is everything. Everything is nothing. And nothing is also everything. Uh, but yeah, this is just me rambling about my own journey. Shit, man, if you feel the need to tell me about your journey, because my journey could affect your journey could affect my journey. And yeah, man, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the spiritual. Because, like I said, I've been on a spiritual journey, and I'll always be on a spiritual journey. It's ongoing. But, I put, like, the past year or so, I've put extra emphasis on it, and I've been getting more conscious and in tune. So I just wanted to talk about that because it's had a great effect on my health, my physical health, my mental health. The spiritual, I feel like it's the pinnacle of everything. So, tell me what you think. Again, like, subscribe, all that YouTube-y shit. And, have a blessed day. Peace.